I came in like a rim job. It felt so good on my knob. All I did was drip it off. All you wanted was to nut me.
Somebody please throat punch this guy.
Hi, how you doing?
Did anybody see if Scotland is free yet?
Oh,
Anybody
yeah,
see?
I actually didn't see.
Is Scotland free?
I don't know. I've been busy all day long.
Scotland was voting to be free today.
They did. They won't. I'm sorry, they won't.
I think it was like 44%. No, 54% of no.
Scottish thriftiness will take over. I'm sorry, but I give up all that tax money from London.
Totally forgot the bananas. God damn it.
It's okay.
Supposed to have bananas.
It's okay. There's 4 bananas on the panel today.
Now we don't have a top.
Oh! Hey guys, welcome to Strati Gaming Podcast!
Yes, Strati Gaming Podcast! This is episode 48.
48?
Episode 48. 48 episodes.
If you divide by 4 is only episode 14.
You are bad at math.
It's 12.
Okay.
It's 12 actually.
I'm just...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
On this week's episode, since you go ahead and start it off, we'll start over here with Ben!
Ben!
Hi there, everyone. Thank you.
Ben's credentials are, fuck you, you don't get a pick.
That's about right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
As always, the wonderfully talented and beautiful, might I add, Chad!
Yay.
That's right.
He cut
Thanks
his
for
hair
coming.
off!
It was
Why'd
time.
you cut your
It was-
hair
it was
off?
time. It was time. It was getting a little shaggy.
Did
My
Amy
wife
make
was
you do it?
getting a little irritated.
Uh-oh.
And then I cut it too short. So I can't win, you know.
You went real
Just
long
can't
on the
win.
top still.
Yeah, I did keep it long. It'll fill in and it'll look cool.
You gonna, like, mohawk it?
If I put enough product in my hair, I look like Errol Flynn.
Or a flock of seagulls.
Or that.
That's a shitload of product, man.
It's true. It's true.
Returning guest, Morgan!
Yeah, Morgan! Sometimes he says funny things. Sometimes.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And my name's Marcus Person, a.k.a. Notch.
Notch.
Boo.
We're playing Cards Against Humanity this week. That'll make sense in my first news article. It made sense to the internet.
And we do have a live Studio Ostrich today.
Yeah. Andrea is on the live studio ostrich.
I already said boo.
He's already heckling you.
Boobs. We're playing Cards Against Humanity, the game that matters not at all. And I'm going to judge first.
Super fun.
First thing, basically, do is throw in a blank throw a card in to match whatever blank is in the statement.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Members of New York Social Lead are paying thousands of dollars just to experience blank.
I got a good one.
Oh, here. All right, first news topic. Microsoft has just bought Mojang. If you guys don't know who Mojang is the company that came out with Minecraft.
Oh.
Microsoft has just bought Minecraft. Here's the number. $2.5 billion. 5-year-old company.
What?
The former CEO of Mojang, Marcus Person, a.k.a. Notch, who is now a billionaire.
No, how many billions?
2.5.
It's a 2.5
5 billionaire.
Yes, it's true. I'm sure some of that
Is that
was other
publicly owned
places.
at all?
No.
Okay, I think so.
2.5
They were making a profit, though, right?
dollars.
Oh, yeah.
Actually works with your head.
They were purchased by Microsoft, and the original. This has me worried. I'm a big Minecraft guy. I like Minecraft, the video game. I like playing it.
I got you.
It has me a little worried because
It won't work on your Mac.
fuck Mac.
Here.
PC.
Sorry.
Opened up a can of worms there.
PC Master Race.
PC.
The original creators of Mojang, Marcus Persons, Carl Mena, and Jacob Porser, these are the original creators of Minecraft, have all left the company since the acquisition.
Well,
That means they took their stock monies and was like, "See ya,
Later, bitches, and
we'll go buy an island now."
Notch, aka Marcus Person, he's just known as Notch. But Notch released this very large letter to the internet as to why he decided to sell his company. And basically it broke down to he considered himself a programmer at heart, and being the CEO of what he called a planetary phenomenon really didn't sit well with him. Because basically anytime something happened with Minecraft, he would just get yelled at, and he's like a quiet, fat nerd, right?
So
I can relate to
he
that.
got tired of being a gamer god and just wanted to be a silent billionaire?
Yeah. He just wants to own all the money. And
Exactly.
he's had very little to do with Minecraft in the past couple of years, just because he wanted to pull away from that. He started working on random other stuff for the company. He really didn't have much to do with Minecraft anymore, even though he was the CEO. But the thing I thought was most interesting all gets surmised in the final statement of his letter, and it's not about the money, it's about my sanity.
Big bullshit flag on that. It's about the money.
Yeah, right. As I said,
I would say, yeah, it's about the money,
It's
definitely.
not. It's not about the money. It's about my sanity. I'd be fucking crazy if I didn't take the money.
Well, it sounds like on all confirmed reports, he approached Microsoft about the acquisition. Nobody came to him and asked to buy. Mm-hmm. He's just like, I kind of want to get rid of the company.
he wanted out, and that's fine.
You want to buy Minecraft?
Want to buy Minecraft?
Yeah, he wanted out, and it's okay. I think what someone needs to tell him that it's okay.
Yeah.
That you sold that money,
Chad,
for $2.5 billion.
tell him right here. He's watching.
First off,
We should all give him an
Notch,
internet hug and say
Notch.
it's okay.
It's okay.
It's not your
Ready?
fault.
Everybody.
It's not your
It's
fault.
okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Take the money and
I'm grabbing your ass.
Dim
Or-
dollars,
or the balls if
bitches.
you're grabbing from behind.
Just say that. Just say it with me. Dim dollars, bitches.
Cough.
Okay. All right.
No, his whole letter was kind of about how he wanted to quit the industry, work on small independent games, and basically become a hermit. And that's pretty easy to do with $2 billion.
Yep.
he can
Totally.
buy many.
Gonna go
caves.
Howard Hughes.
There's an interesting sub-story about this that not many people were talking about initially when this came out. Minecraft just came out on the PS4.
Oh, no way.
PlayStation, Sony.
Wow.
So we're talking Sony, Minecraft, and Microsoft is coming out and saying we will totally support every system that it's on,
I was gonna
everything.
say.
And the subtext of that is, Sony, you owe us a lot of money.
Yeah, totally, right? Yeah, there's gonna
But
be
it'd also be suicide for them to not.
Yeah.
handle
Is
it
this
on
the first
Sony.
time it's been on a platform?
No, it's been on platforms. It
I
came out on
don't
the
know.
360
Oh, okay.
probably 2 years ago or something like
Okay.
that. It was on the 360. Right now it's on the 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, Vita, Android, PC, of course, and
Is it on Wii? Yeah.
No.
Linux. I think there's a
On
playable
Wii?
Linux version.
Yeah, French joke there.
Oh.
Thank you.
No Wii, because Nintendo fucking sucks. They don't play well with others.
Poor Nintendo.
So are they
No,
going
don't pour Nintendo. They do it themselves.
So in the game, are they going to teach you how to build computers now?
Yeah, actually, there's a cool thing I saw. Some guy had built a 1 gig hard drive in Minecraft. A binary hard drive in, like a functioning.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
my
ones and
God.
zeros, man.
Minecraft is going to become the real sort of virtual reality that like an artificial intelligence can actually grow in, right? It's going to be Minecraft, right?
There's
That's how the apocalypse is going to start. Someone's going to actually create.
I'm
AI
sorry, I
Minecraft.
can't
There's a
do
web
that,
series.
Dave.
There's a web series called Seedlings that was a big promoted by Microsoft for a while. It was on the dashboard and stuff for Xbox. But it's from some of the people who were involved with Hey Ash, What You Playing, a web series, a huge web series actually. But they made this basically machinima with that, in which it was about NPCs who were in so far back in the server they'd never seen a player character before, and they were just like, they were continent people, and they were just walking around, and then they start wandering around, and a player character finally makes it to their city, and of course he blows everything up because we're assholes. And it's all about these NPCs walking around and trying to come to grips with what they call the named ones, because they have names over their heads.
The named ones.
That's hilarious.
It's a really cool concept, a really cool
That
show.
is good.
Just
Actually,
full
bonus indie pick, Seedlings.
full disclosure, a lot of this, even though I'm bald, is going way over my head.
That's okay. We're the old guys. It's all good. It's okay.
Cool.
You know
It's all
of
right.
Minecraft.
Yeah, oh yeah, I actually.
We are
played it.
aware of a game.
I'm just, the killer sheep I have a problem with. I just, I don't know how to kill them back.
The Killers.
I don't even know what that's about.
No,
Never
but Notch,
played the game.
don't feel bad,
Never
man.
played the game, ever.
You're a billionaire. Go buy an island. Go make weird ass. He made an indie game that I didn't play, but I saw probably a month ago. And apparently he just made it in spare time. But it's called Cliff Horse, and it's a horse that is suction
horse?
basic horse.
Like,
Yeah. Like, and
Not
it's
horse.
like suction cut to. It's like the entire map is just rocky mountains and stuff, and gravity does not affect it. It can walk straight up cliffs, like straight down cliffs, and there's one giant beach ball that it can push around, and that's all the game does. That's it. Yeah, I just described the entirety of Cliff Horse, but that's apparently a thing he did in his spare time while he was CEO.
I thought you
of Mojang.
said Cliff Whores, and I was thinking totally different.
Totally different game.
Totally different
Totally
game.
different game.
All right, let's
Moving
judge
on?
this.
Okay.
Yeah. Members of New York social leader paying thousands of dollars just to experience a sweaty, panting leather daddy. That's probably true. Actually. That's probably true.
That, yeah.
Are paying thousands of dollars just to experience golden showers.
Ooh,
Could also totally be true.
Nice
I
one.
feel like you can get that for cheaper though.
But
Paying thousands of dollars just to experience dem titties. Titties.
You don't need thousands of dollars for that.
No. So who wins?
How good are the titties? You don't know how good the titties
Depends
are.
on them titties.
No.
I mean, no disrespect at all. You could get thousands of dollars for those. That's all I'm saying. I'm
No
just-
disrespect
No.
taken, sir.
I mean,
Make sure you always have.
I might have crossed the line,
take one.
but
Okay, very good.
Brad do that too.
just saying.
Dem.
What do you think?
You heard
What do
that?
you think I could
Demand thousands.
2,000.
I could
Okay,
get probably like
you
$8
won.
for
So,
mine.
you already going.
I could probably get $8
My
for mine.
milkshake brings all the boys to the
Go ahead and read that.
Oh. Every step towards blank gets you a little bit closer to blank. So this is a two card thing. So you gotta the card you want me to read first is on the bottom. So when I flip it over, that's going to be on the first one I read, right?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's right.
So I want to turn it over. I want to read the first one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Duh.
Okay.
Every step
been a while.
towards blank gets me a little bit closer to blank.
I don't think mine's particularly good. All right, moving on to the next news topic. HBO Go. Anybody not know what HBO Go is? For the audience at home, HBO Go is people with an HBO subscription can basically, it's sort of a Netflix service, but only for people who already subscribe to HBO.
Oh, yeah, okay, I had that once.
And you can watch all their shows, movies on tablets, computer, all that stuff.
Okay, what
I'm
happened?
currently stealing that from a friend of mine. So yes.
Dude, it's on the internet.
What? Nobody's watching.
HBO can
Nobody's
hear you.
watching. Nobody's watching.
NSA! Bum, 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 bum. For those who don't know, HBO is owned by Time Warner, the Antichrist. Not quite as much of an Antichrist as Comcast, but it's up there.
It's more of a subdemon.
The CEO of Time Warner, Jeff Bukes, I think is how his name is pronounced,
Pukes.
recently came out and said that he is interested in possibly moving HBO to a direct-to-consumer model.
Yes. Yes. God damn
This
it.
already exists. For those who don't know, direct-to-consumer model is sort of like Netflix. You don't have to buy anything, you just have it. Or Amazon Prime or something like that. You just pay for the subscription to the Go, and you have HBO Go.
So I
now.
can have HBO Go without subscribing.
Without the TV.
Oh my god, I want it now!
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Boardwalk
Actually,
Empire, here I come.
they've already been doing this in small portions in Norway. They're like, seriously, Norway, this is already a thing.
For HBO Go and Norway.
Yes.
Because it's probably
I think
The
it-
Norwegians
Get
had
around legally.
HBO Go before
Yeah,
I did.
they don't have an affiliate they don't have a way to get HBO the TV. This came out when they didn't have a way to make HBO the TV channel happen in Norway easily, so they just went, okay, you can have HBO Go for a subscription.
Yep.
And they just got around that. Well, they're moving to larger markets, and they're trying to do Japan and Turkey next. For those who don't know, those are
Countries.
fast internet countries.
No,
Those are
that's okay.
fast internet countries. So they're working in places that would be friendly to a server base. Basically, they're trying to build the infrastructure for it for a larger base, and they're working out the bugs in these smaller places.
Fast in
But
comparison to what?
maybe in the
Fast in comparison to what?
us
NASCAR.
by
lot?
not close.
Okay.
those of you
I
at home.
figured Japan. I didn't know Turkey would have that good of a
Turkey.
Yeah,
internet.
I don't know. Well, Russia does too.
That's
but-
what's great about countries that didn't have a good wired infrastructure to begin with.
Yeah.
The wireless stuff was just like
they just put up fiber.
hells, yeah.
They just put up fiber.
Just throw it up and boom, there you
Yeah.
go. And,
No
we don't have-
password
They never had to deal with
for
no
you.
copper
For
shit
you,
like
no
that.
Oh yeah,
password.
it's
No
illegal
password.
to have fast internet. Yes.
Unless Google Fiber's moving to your city, and then
Yeah.
every local competitor
they're-
just goes, "You can have all the internet. No, please don't leave us."
Or they petition to try to make it illegal in your state for municipalities to make agreements with internet companies. They've done that. Are you kidding me? They've done that in a bunch of states. Oh,
No
make
fart
a
noises. No fart noises. The face was the worst part of that whole thing, but you were just happy about it.
I am loopy a little bit off of Benadryl.
Benadryl.
There you go. I'll give you a beer. Though.
No, geez.
Benadryl. Yeah,
So,
agree with me on this. You would buy this immediately.
yes, absolutely. Love their content.
What are we talking like Netflix price?
Yeah, they were taught. It said $10 and it said $10 possibly.
$10 a year?
No, a month.
A month. Yeah, I do that.
$10 a year, I definitely.
Every channel, every entertainment entity, whether it's a broadcast company or a cable station, needs to do that. That's what they got to do.
We've
That's
talked
what
about
they gotta
this,
do.
we've talked about everybody doing this before, and
Yeah.
I think this is one of the first big steps. HBO just jumping off the TV thing and going, "Fuck, we don't need you."
I don't
on my
need
phone,
cable.
on my phone right here, this phone. I'm not going to say the brand name, but on this phone, I have the CBS, NBC, and ABC app where I can see all my shows. That I don't get to see on regular TV. I have to watch the commercials, but who cares?
Right,
I'd have to
well-
watch them on TV, and I
That's
don't
what
have to
pays
pay
for
for it.
The
Yeah.
commercials pay for the content.
And I can watch it in the comfort of my own wherever.
Well, it's either
Wherever.
commercials or subscription based. Honestly, I would prefer subscription based myself,
Well, yeah.
just to jump the
It
commercials.
depends.
But
Some of the
channels
internet
I watch
commercials
all
are
the time,
fine.
definitely. Yeah, I'd pay a subscription for that. But like, if I just wanted to catch, I don't know,
NCIS.
some show on CBS I heard was good that I had never seen before, but I was told to watch. That I wouldn't mind commercials. I wouldn't want to necessarily pay a subscription just for something like that.
My last experience going to like Fox.com or CBS.com or one of those guys, the viewing experience wasn't that good. Fairly low resolution. This has been a while. So you guys tell me if you've done this.
No, I plugged this in.
Is it HD now?
Yeah, it's
is
HD.
it a better viewing
Yeah,
experience than
I
before
plugged
full
this-
screen? all
yeah,
that
I
stuff?
plugged
which
this
one
into
do
my
you
TV.
Which one do you use all the time? You have an app on your iPad.
NBC.
NBC. You said that they really oversaturate the commercials. on
Yeah,
that.
it's like 3 or 4 minutes every 10 minutes.
Yeah, NBC's got way
Wow.
too many commercials.
Yeah.
Wait a
CBS though,
minute. What is it?
CBS 2 commercials, maybe
I like
3,
TV though.
and ABC doesn't have very many either. And the quality, you plug it in with the
I
what do you call it,
haven't watched
HDMI
TV
cord
in 2 years.
to your phone, and you pop it up on your flat screen. If you got a good signal, you're awesome. You're good to go.
Yeah.
I think the fact that Time Warner is the CEO of Time Warner is coming out and saying this, an internet-based company. It's the Time Warners and the Comcast and stuff like that that actually have the money and the leverage to make these to encourage these TV networks to move away, just move away from from TV basically,
Yep.
and keep doing the same thing online. I don't know. They're definitely not going. They will still be on TV for as long as there is TV, but there's a part of me that thinks if they moved to the HBO Go only in America, you can get that tomorrow in America. I think within a couple of years there would be more people just doing that than people who actually had HBO the channel.
Yeah. I'd agree.
It's just convenient.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Here's-
That's
I mean,
what people want.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck TV networks.
to get. Well, we could go on. We could talk about this for hours, and it's just not going to be all that.
And since we
entertaining,
only
but
have one,
it's a beautiful idea, and they should do it like right now. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. No,
Right
I'm in.
fucking
Here.
now. You
I'm in.
do that.
What's another one you would want to see other than HBO?
Showtime,
Yeah, I'd want to see all
Skinamax.
all
I mean,
of those.
Cinemax.
I'd be in for AMC immediately.
AMC immediately.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm in
Yeah, that'd be great too.
Yeah.
All of
TMC.
the stuff that you pay for already, The premium channels need to do it, and then the better cable stations need to do it. You can go to like AMC.com.
Well, and you go to like cartoon or Comedy Central and watch. Like I watched the Daily Show and
Comedy Central's great about that. Actually.
Yeah, they are, but I don't know, about like a half a year ago, they got shitty with their commercials. They used to play. They had 3 breaks in
because they realized the volume of people.
Well,
watching.
they had 3 breaks in a show. They had 2 or 3 commercials per break. Fine. That's okay.
Yep.
Now they have 5 in those breaks, and that would be okay if they weren't all the same fucking commercial.
If you went
it's 5 back-to-back commercials.
If you went to that model that a lot of software companies use, where you download, their app, the non-paid version has the pop-up ads, all that stuff.
Yep.
You pay, ads go away. Use that model for the TV too. Give me an AMC app. I will pay $4.99 a month. Be able to watch what I want and not have to deal with the commercials. Absolutely. There we go. We just solved the shit for you.
America.
That's right.
All right.
We'll take $50,000 consulting fee. Thank you.
Each.
All right. Here we go.
I'm not splitting that shit. Each.
Every step towards 72 virgins gets me a little bit closer to Child Protective Services.
That's a very good one.
That's a good one. That's a good
very
one.
good one. Also, those virgins might be 23 and play Dungeons and Dragons. You don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. Every step towards having a penis gets me a little bit closer to the gays. So wrong. So wrong, but kind of funny and weird. And this one's just sort of fucking crazy. Every step towards homeless people gets me a little bit closer to a super soaker full of cat pee.
I guess
That's
just filling it up or
That's
something,
like
maybe?
crazy ass random shit there.
They have cats? I don't
That's
Is that why they all smell like cat pee? Because there's
like-
somebody with a super.
I mean, I can see how those two things relate because sometimes homeless people can smell a little bit like cat pee. But I can't give you full credit for that answer. I'm going to go with 72 virgins.
72 Virginians.
Boo.
I never met Virginians.
Boo.
The great Robin Williams joke. Great Robin Williams joke. George Washington comes up, just starts kicking him in the fucking head. All the forefathers just come up and just start stopping him. And he goes, "Where are my virgins?" And he goes, "72 Virginians, asshole!"
Classic.
I saw a side note. This probably isn't on your thing, but the tributes to Robin Williams lately have
All over the place.
been awesome. The one I like the best is special he did for the president a few years ago. And it was Robin Williams as the American flag. Did you see that one?
No.
Oh my God, it was hilarious.
I'm-
Clean as a white cloud. But just freaking hilarious and patriotic
Robin
at
Williams?
the same time. Yeah, man.
He can do it. He can do it.
I don't understand that.
Why did I get one's appropriate for me? I drink to forget blank.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. We're pretty much sold on HBO.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like
I think we're set on
that
that.
was like move on.
Slam dunk. Okay. Strati. It's the name of a car. New car.
Okay, thank you.
It's from the it's Arizona company called Local Motors. And what it is it's the first ever 3D printed car.
Oh, nice.
2-seater 3D printer. From a custom 3D printer, mind you. It can create things up to 3 foot by 5 foot. Those are the size that it can do. It's made up of 40 parts, as opposed to a normal car, which is made up of over 20,000.
The frame is 40 parts, or the whole damn car is 40 parts?
I'll get there. It can travel 40 miles per hour with a battery life of 120 to 150 miles.
Oh, it's a go-kart.
Yeah. It took only 44 hours to 3D print. Only 44 hours to 3D print. And it's entirely 3D printed, except for tire, seats, wheels, battery, wiring, suspension, electric motor, windshield. But other than that, it's entirely 3D printed.
Some of that stuff you just can't
Wait.
use.
Yeah.
I mean,
3D printed
plastic.
windshield? I don't want that.
The body is 3D printed. The hood,
The
the boot,
chassis
chassis,
is 3D printed.
the
That's
engine,
effectively. Nope,
No,
nope.
the engine
That's
can't be.
electric
drive
motor.
shaft.
Well, it's an electric car, so there's there's the motor.
The turbine.
That's like buying
the
basically
wheels.
like a kit. It's
Whatever.
like buying a kit car.
It's a go.
Yeah.
George
Yeah.
Jetson. 3D now.
They want to put this into mass production. Actually,
Old guy. Question.
Old guy question.
yes.
Old guy question.
Of the
Are you
night.
doing this seriously? Are you doing that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious here. How do you 3D print something?
A 3D.
Explain. Yeah, man.
A 3D printer.
Look at the hair. Look at where the hair is not. Check out the wrinkles. And I sleep.
Oh my God, everyone knows.
Guy.
A 3D printer is you can use plastics, sugars can also be used. You can 3D print food. But basically,
So it's a replicator from Star Trek?
it's basically a reverse CAD unit. Is how I would describe
Okay,
it.
why didn't you say that in the first place?
Where the because that's not as sexy as 3D printer.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you would agree with me that, right? It's a reverse CAD.
Yeah, that'd be
No, I
a great way to
get
put it.
CAD. I get CAD. I used
Yeah.
CAD when I was in school.
You use
I did
3D
too.
CAD
And an
models
abacus,
and then
but-
to actually print them too. So
Made
it's,
of
it's
rocks.
all,
Yeah.
And it uses various. You can pick like what kind of material you use.
Yeah.
all different
okay.
kinds out there.
So this isn't made of sugar.
No, but I did
wouldn't
see. I
imagine
did
it.
see
Your
a
first
I did
car
see-
wash would be
I did see a 3D printed optical illusion cake the other day.
Oh,
Totally
nice.
edible. It was awesome.
Awesome. I would love to have a 3D printer. There's so much I could
That's
do.
the future.
So you
Well, the
just
average
just
one
want
can
some food, you
the
just
average one
put
can
it in
only
your
make
3D
things
printer.
10
you
inches
stick
by
the
10 inches.
stuff in, right?
These little guys,
And then it
but-
just...
It's like
You have
liquid.
to.
The stuff's liquid, right? The metal.
Yeah, the plastic.
Wow,
It's
like-
plastic.
Yeah,
But
that's what I meant.
it's
not
a liquid
metal
plastic that it sort of cools into place. I think.
Think of a.
You can.
It's not like the machinist thing.
Think
where
of the
it-
machines.
Well, you can find a
from,
YouTube
like
video
when
that
they
shows
when they
it really
in
easy too.
when in the Fifth Element when they're
Okay.
building
Yep.
her. That.
Yeah,
okay.
actually,
But
That's where they got the idea.
But plastic.
not not people.
Sue their asses for that. The movie people. do.
And depending on the kind of
Thank
printer, I've seen some cool different ways that plastic is implemented.
Right.
Sometimes it's like a thread,
Yeah.
and you can get like different colored threads. Sometimes it looks like a glue gun stick.
Okay.
Sometimes they're like little beads. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty awesome.
Generally, they just make 10-inch by 10-inch things, and that's as big as they can get.
You can buy one now too. They're not even that expensive,
Nope.
really.
Nope.
I think they're like $500 or.
There was a
That-
guy I saw.
that expensive.
There was a guy I saw on Reddit who 3D printed a 3D printer. He's like, I've created perpetual printing. That was the whole tagline. It was great.
Now, did the
That's
3D
awesome.
printer print something after it was 3D printed?
No, because then that would be we wouldn't.
Yeah,
be here. We'd be
there
dead.
you go. That's
We'd
it.
be dead.
That's machines creating machines, man.
It would just be 4 3D printers being filmed, and other 3D printers would be watching.
It could have. It was against its program.
It was following the 3 protocols.
Oh
Yeah.
man. So anyway, they want to put this in the mass
They
production.
want to put it into mass production. They think they can pump out roughly around 2,000 cars a year.
And who would
Doing
buy
this?
these cars?
I don't know. Same people buy fucking Teslas, I think.
Yeah, but Teslas are awesome.
How
Yeah,
much,
that's true. But
how much do these cars cost?
That's a good question.
It did not
The
list.
manufacturer's retail suggested price
It
is
specifically did not list.
Question for you then. So are they actually building the whole car then, or just the 3D parts?
They're building the whole car.
Okay.
Their
so
whole
they're just
car.
printing the part and then.
They
still-
did say it is cheaper.
They're probably
no, I could
subcontracting the
totally-
other part. I bet
Pirelli.
Well, they just
using someone else's engine.
I would say-
buy engines and windshields.
If we're talking really about maybe a 1 or 2 seater cheap electric car,
It's like a.
if there's some place I could throw my groceries, that's possible.
and
like
it
a
does
Vespa.
40 miles per hour. Do you need any more if you live in something like Brooklyn?
Yeah, it's like
or
a Vespa.
like
Yeah,
Los
San
Angeles?
Francisco.
Yeah.
Be a perfect car for San Francisco.
If you live in a big city and you commute in a big city, do you need anything more than a 2-seater electric car?
You know what
that
it
goes
is?
40
It's
miles per hour?
un-American. American
I
cars.
am right.
American cars should run on
I
gas.
kind of wish
or
you would
diesel.
become American.
Yeah, when did we become the land of waste and excess? We used to be like
1950s.
that.
What do you mean when?
1950s.
It was like, let's see, yeah, a long time
Probably
ago.
like the 1900s.
All I know is that the period got put on that law when Reagan was in office. That's all I know.
From the Buffalo to Reagan. Yeah, somewhere in there. All
Until
right.
2000.
Exclamation point got added when he came into office, and that was it.
Should have brought more scotch.
We should have.
Go ahead.
We'll keep going if you're.
Oh wait, there's someone.
I'm already on
No,
that
this way.
beer,
Go ahead,
sorry.
read it.
All right,
Do it.
too good.
You do the thing.
All right, for the card, I drink to forget. I drink to forget having sex on top of a pizza.
Why would you want to forget that?
That's a story you tell. When you drink. That's a
honestly,
story you tell
yeah.
When you drink.
Anyway,
Come on, you
I'm
got
trying to
to
remember if I had done that, but no, I don't think so. I drink to forget daddy issues. Classy.
Oh!
Thanks for that. I drink to forget my genitals.
I'd forget your genitals too.
I'm actually gonna go with that one because that one confuses the hell out of me.
Oh,
But I still laugh at it.
I get the card gets passed to the winner, right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling very alone.
Yeah, the idea. I think you're supposed to
Me
get
too.
7 to actually win. I don't know.
Okay, I don't feel.
What are you supposed to get? 7 or 10?
Doesn't matter. We're not.
Doesn't
Gonna,
Well, I know we
We're
don't
gonna get
care,
there
but there
We
are
don't keep
rules.
score.
I never play it. I think it's 7, but I never played it.
I gotta tell
So
you.
whenever you get fucking bored.
I
Audience
think it's
hostage?
7 or 8.
7 or 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a card that would have brought this whole evening down to a really, really sad level. And I didn't play it. And that is incest. Oh, no.
Thank you
See?
for not playing
That's
that.
right.
Yeah, that already.
Are you talking
What's
about the
wrong
last
with
black
drinking
card?
to forget bugs? I don't understand what you're talking about.
So funny. What is Batman's guilty pleasure?
Okay, I've got this.
What
right
is
now.
Batman's guilty pleasure?
There, I'm in right there. I'm winning this bitch. Let's go.
You didn't even look. You just had it.
No, I looked.
Look at the top card. That one.
No, that's the one that's gonna get it.
All right, mine's actually real. Next
Real
topic.
for you or Batman?
Final Fantasy 15 trailer. I made you watch it. I made you watch it. I made you watch
I
it.
think
I've
I've seen
watched
this
it.
one. Give me a hint. Give me the first little bit.
Final Fantasy is.
No, I know Final
Japanese
Fantasy.
road trip.
This one's.
Yeah, I have. No, I've seen this one. I
Yeah,
think,
you've seen
yeah.
that with the
Seriously,
road
this-
guys in the car, black
Yeah,
car?
yep. Great trailer.
That game looks gorgeous. First off, go ahead and watch it.
Okay, we'll wait.
Wait.
We'll wait.
Oh, wait, go ahead.
It's like what?
Okay, that was good.
Oh,
right?
my God.
I just
Pretty
woke
good.
up from a nap.
First off, that game looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it does.
Gorgeous.
I'd like to see that movie.
Yeah, no shit.
that's what I'm
It
saying.
looks better than the Final
Yeah.
Fantasy movies
Exactly.
they've come out with.
Exactly.
I was telling Mike for the show, it looks almost. They're almost getting to looking like real people now.
It's getting creepy.
I actually,
It's only because it's Japanese animation. I think that you can tell that they're not real people because
like a massively huge breast.
because
yeah.
it's Eastern Europeans with slanty eyes.
Yeah. But I mean,
It's true. They just make Europeans with Asian eyes, and then they call that.
There you go.
But they actually are starting.
What
to
you're
get
talking about?
much more
Those are your
realistic.
eyes? Those are good eyes.
Racism.
Nothing
Yeah.
casual racism.
Ethan Hawke.
I have one thing wrong with it: the fact that it's getting so pretty and so realistic looking. They still, Final Fantasy, still kind of leans on traditional anime humor and anime storytelling. They'll do sort of over-the-top anime characters, cartoony characters.
Yep.
But they look like people now, so there's a disconnect in my mind when I play games like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like you're seeing a real person going.
There's a There's a disconnect in his mind between a cartoon and real people. Good.
I just feel like
happens all the time.
they should either make the same amount of pretty but in a cartoony setting,
Oh,
or they should use the realistic and then not try to cartoony
It's
up the
Final
dialogue.
Fantasy.
and stuff.
Right.
And I agree with that. There's sort of a
Is it going to throw you off when they start throwing magic around?
no. It's an act.
Come on.
No, you're talking like
I understand. There's a
I know what
recipe
you're talking
to the
about.
thing.
like
There's a
Speed
recipe.
Racer. Remember?
Yes.
Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Anytime they got surprises, a close up on whoever's surprised, big and the little Japanese.
Well, you
zigzags
even-
in the back.
Did you play 13? I mean, they didn't get that ridiculous with
No,
the,
but in the trailer, some of the dialogue was sort of, I'm so,
Yeah.
and that's classic
that'll
tough guy
probably
anime.
be fixed a bit when it goes to the English version.
That's classic tough guy.
I bet they get it fixed a bit when they go.
I would bet so too. Other than that, it looked gorgeous. The gameplay looked super fluid. The fact that they showed combat and it was just your team running around fighting stuff. And at no point did it look like you're actually controlling anybody other than a normal person.
Yeah, I think you just have the
but
one.
everybody in your group was being useful. And
So my guess is they're going to do like they did in 12,
They're not sitting
and
there
it's like
doing this.
gambits.
they're not waiting
Or
for you to
whatever,
tell them what
like
to do or
tactics.
try to figure out.
Like you tell,
I
you
got
put
it.
like preset orders for various scenarios, like Dragon Age 2 if you ever played that,
Yeah.
but hopefully a better version of that.
Yeah, that was awful.
So my guess is you're just going to be controlling one character, and maybe you can switch to the other ones. I hope. I don't know, but and
Also, whatever teleport thing they were doing in that trailer, I want that
Oh,
to
that
exist
was
in
cool.
every game.
that was like
he was
that
just
was
like
GoldenEye.
Yeah,
teleporting
yeah.
around and stuff. That looked.
That was like GoldenEye with the little chain gun he had.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you could teleport in multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
That thing was awesome. That's what it reminded me of right away.
I can't relate to that, but yeah, it was cool.
Okay, well, imagine
I-
you're looking at a
I
three-story
played
building.
GoldenEye.
You go like this, and you're grappling you're up there on the
okay.
third story.
This
You're
might-
looking
I'm
down.
down.
Here's what I'm going to say. This might be the first occasion in the next generation of games I've seen where I've looked at a game and I've won visually. Holy shit, that looks like a movie. Looks
Yeah,
like
I
did.
thought it
Good
was a
movie.
movie trailer.
Yeah.
When I saw
that
it.
monster, that giant turtle fucking thing they drive past.
Is that from a Final Fantasy
It-
game?
I don't know.
That really
but
looks
it
familiar.
didn't just it look bigger than them. The shot on that made it seem huge. Added that's a big.
There's like a city in the distance almost. It wasn't even like a thing.
Yeah,
in the same like frame as that.
There's been a lot of video games that have had larger creatures than you and stuff like that. A lot of movies that have had larger creatures than you. Cloverfield, Godzilla,
Right,
stuff like that.
right.
A lot of times you can't really, because of the way it's shooting, you can't really feel the size. When it had that shot, you felt that thing was a mountain. Like just the way they shot down, up
Yep.
that hill, crossed it, and you could only see the undercarriage of the thing and sort of kind of its face and part of the side. And it just.
I'm
felt,
sorry, he had me at feel the size, man.
that has more to do with that has more to do with the resolution and the frame rate than the close-up shots of their face, because you can do close-up shots of face in animation and make it look good, but that distance grandeur that they managed to pull into, that was what was the most impressive to me.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you.
Agreed.
Like I say, that is learning from. That's taking the
Real life cinematography.
Yeah, exactly.
Applying it
Taking the what you learn, what people have learned about shooting good cinema.
Well, I gotta feel. Honestly,
And
I
stick it
feel like
into a
some
video
CG movies could learn something.
Well,
from that,
I
too.
mean,
Was there a release date?
I'll give you that one too.
There's no release date.
I didn't think so.
There's going to be a playable demo in March of 2015 if you buy Final Fantasy Type O, which is actually a PSP port. It was a PSP game, and now it's going to be on the next-gen consoles, the One and the PS4.
Gotcha.
And there will be a playable... It looks like crap, but it's a Final Fantasy game.
Right.
But there will be a playable demo that apparently is like the first 6 hours of the game or something like that, with certain certain major things removed, so it doesn't ruin the game for you.
When you buy it, yeah.
And it's still like 6 hour demo or something like that. That's awesome.
See, I remember the demo games when okay.
We old. I mean,
Sorry, man.
we were in college playing fucking the first Final Fantasy on Nintendo.
Final Fantasy.
Right?
Final Fantasy. When you thought, oh, this is the Final Fantasy.
When they didn't give you any hints, they just gave you a map and told you to fucking figure it out.
One person gave one random line, and you had to figure it out from there.
Hello, stranger. Welcome to our village.
And not like the next part.
No,
three
yeah.
parts from then, you had to remember that.
No, man, you got to go back and get the sword from the elf, and you got to walk down the street and pick the flower. If you don't pick the flower, you're fucked.
I had,
Dragon
in
will
my
kill you.
opinion,
No
the
reason why.
in my
It'll kill you.
opinion, the best Final Fantasy. I had Final Fantasy 3 on my phone, my last phone anyway, because that's what you can do now. You just put those games on your phone.
I'm old.
And I had sheets of paper because I remembered I gotta write this down or I'm not gonna fucking know where to go.
Oh man. You got a fucking whiteboard out there, and everything's starting to connect with fucking red yarn and shit.
Well, how the hell did we do that? How the hell did we do that as kids when you've never played a Final Fantasy game? I don't assume.
Your mind was more elastic.
We have a
then.
whiteboard in our bathroom because of that.
And by whiteboard, she means the walls. And yes, I draw on the walls. I forget sometimes. I'm naughty.
You got beautiful mind shit going on in your car.
And then there's this one that says "eat today."
Yeah, I forget that sometimes. But no, that game looks fucking gorgeous. Check out the trailer.
It did look nice.
I'll
It
probably
looked
have put
We all
the
just
link
stroked
in
out
the description. So just check it out from there.
Cool. All
We're on
right.
top of stuff today.
Read.
Oh.
We'll put it in the thing.
Okay, here we go.
I got to win this time.
What is Batman's guilty pleasure?
Oh, where'd he
A
go?
sassy black woman. Like it? It's good.
Oh no, you did.
It's not bad. I give it to you.
C-snap.
What is Batman's guilty pleasure? Basic human decency.
It's true.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
That's the only reason he's let a lot of those guys
Here
live.
it comes. Here it comes.
What is Batman's guilty pleasure?
Boom.
The clitoris!
He
Winner!
did- If you're a fan of the
Winner.
comics, he does bang a lot of those chicks. He bangs a lot of those chicks.
He's a superhero billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ra's al Ghul's daughter is his baby mama. One of his probably biggest bad guy, his daughter is his baby mama. His dick was in everything.
Dude, he Batman.
And Catwoman? How many times do you
hit
think
that. He
Harley
totally hit
Quinn
that.
got out of trouble? Did you you guys watch Arrow? You guys watch Arrow?
Yeah.
I watched the first season. I don't know.
Apparently
keep up
there's
on
a deleted scene from season 2 where he like what's the black dude's name that helps him?
Oh, yeah.
The black dude.
The black dude did help.
The dude who like looks way more impressive.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Like a
about. I
fucking
can't
mountain of
remember.
His
human
Army
being.
Ranger sidekick.
Yeah, his sidekick is an Army Ranger.
If you're going to have a sidekick,
Yeah, pick an Army
make it an
Ranger.
Army Ranger.
No, but
Damn
he's
it, that's what I'm wrong.
he's
When I
like-
tried to be a superhero.
he's like breaking people. He's like breaking some supervillains out of prison in order to help them save the city or whatever.
Right, yeah,
from
yeah,
season 2.
From-
And
Spoilers.
he breaks out Deadshot and a couple other guys.
Yep.
Deadshot's a major
Yep.
Batman
Yep.
villain, if you know
Yep,
who that
yep,
is.
yep, yep.
And he's talking with Deadshot and he's unlocking all the cells. And he goes to the last cell and Deadshot goes, "Don't unlock that one. We don't want her." He goes, "What do you mean? We don't want her." And it cuts to a camera behind a blonde and he goes, "Come on, sugar, let me out. I'll be fine."
Oh, it's Harley.
It's Harley.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I chill shot down my spine. I'm like, "No, you don't want her. You don't want her. Whatever you're doing gets worse. Whatever. She will be your friend for a second, and then she'll like just let anthrax and Ebola loose in the city for fun. Don't do that."
Like that.
Look, the pussy good, but she crazy.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Nerd moment.
Speaking, yes.
Okay, here we go. Read it up.
Speaking of fun, a successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with blank. And I don't play this round, right?
You do not play this round.
Okay. A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with blank.
Next topic.
Yep.
There's a bunch of DC shows on
Yes.
TV right
Yes,
now.
there are.
And in production.
And
in
Marvel shows, too.
One Marvel show, I would say. Live action. We're talking
Oh,
about live action. We're talking about live action.
okay. So sorry.
On or in production right now are Arrow, The Flash, Constantine, and iZombie. All DC comic book
Yep.
properties.
Constantine's doing a movie or a TV show?
TV show.
TV show.
He's getting
Is
his
that
own
like
TV
the
show
same
on.
from the Keanu Reeves one?
Yeah. But it's actually this one looks.
I didn't know that was a comic book.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a really good comic, actually. He's part of the Dark Justice League. Like,
Yeah. The Justice League you don't want to fuck
Justice
with.
League Dark. Yeah, he's
Justice League that just kills people.
You want
well, no,
you
they,
want
they have
Batman
to deal
and
with
Superman.
like they have
putting
to
you in
deal with
jail.
like the devil and shit on a daily basis. Like,
So would Superman beat the devil?
I don't think he could actually, because it like
Constantine
No,
could.
because magic hurts Superman, and the devil is just magic.
Wait, magic hurts Superman?
Yeah, it's one of the two things that hurt
Dude
Superman.
needs to
Yeah.
stack
Kryptonite.
willpower.
Kryptonite and magic are the two things that hurt
He
him.
needs to stack willpower.
He does. Fucking nerd.
That was all right. That was a wicked nerd moment right there.
Sorry.
Wicked nerd moment.
And that hurt.
right there.
I am.
no.
To be fair, I am kind of excited for that Constantine show. It's not out yet, but I'll
It
give
was nerdier
Constantine a
than
chance
them.
anytime
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that
yeah.
comic is fucking great. And Keanu is that I even like the Keanu movie. Didn't do it justice. But all right, move on. There are 3 new DC TV shows in pre-production right now. 3 brand new ones.
Yep.
Supergirl, starting at 1. Not attached to a network,
Smallville.
not attached to a channel yet. But it's got Greg Bellantini, the creator of Arrow, the showrunner of Arrow, behind it, and he's going to be showrunning at least the first pilot episode.
Can I make a prediction on that one?
What?
It's gonna suck.
Really?
Yeah.
The showrunner of Arrow, you don't think he could do a
This is up a
Supergirl?
year from now. Make
And it's also got Ali Adler producing it, and she's the producer of No Ordinary Family.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen that one.
Family of Superheroes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need
It's
to watch
actually-
more network.
That was
It's
got like
actually
2
pretty good.
seasons, didn't it?
Yeah, and it was actually pretty good. It didn't get the following that it should have.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it is with those CBS, NBCs. Like the weird ones catching the...
Well, you know what? CBS, I think, does a great job of working a show.
That was NBC, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was NBC.
Fairly
NBC,
certain it was NBC.
man, NBC is the devil. If it doesn't catch within mid-season, they flush a show. There are shows from NBC that have
Fox!
they've dumped shows from NBC that have jumped to other networks and flourished.
Yeah.
You know, NBC's just like
Well, that
fuck it.
also could be the watch base that they have that just don't connect.
NBC's watch base, or what demographic? I guess you would
Yeah.
if you want is old.
Yeah.
mean,
I would
older than
associate
us.
them with older viewers. Yeah.
Yeah, they like their safe,
Vanilla
mom and apple pie.
comedies
Yeah,
and-
vanilla comedies and police dramas, and they don't go in for reality TV because who wants to watch them bitches?
I don't want to watch them.
I don't wanna watch them.
I don't want to watch them.
By the way,
I watch it.
that Utopia Fox, that 50 million reality doc
Yeah. Did you
flop.
get
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck out of here?
Total
Serious?
flop.
Utopia.
First episode was 4.7 million. Second episode was 0.9.
That's like the family members watching, pretty much.
Total flop.
So it's gone.
$50 million put into this.
They've already paid for it. They've already done it. They
Holy
got
shit.
they got to show the whole season. They're committed.
They've already paid for the whole-
What was the
They
premise?
can't just run it on Fox.com.
Fox bought the premise of Utopia is Fox bought a crop of land
Yeah.
and they put some people on that land. There's nothing on this, and they said build a civilization. You were going to live here for a year.
Yep.
And they're going to do everything. I mean, everything.
Everything. They have to elect their own stuff. They have to build their own buildings.
They
literally
have to
nothing
make their
exists.
own babies.
Literally nothing exists.
Except for the building crews off.
Yeah, the building crews up. No, apparently they're not much help or anything. But episode 2.
Yep. How long does it take for
0.9.
human beings to go feral?
Apparently their average. Apparently their average
They're
view.
just killing each other.
Apparently their
Yeah,
average
so-
view is 0.7.
And see, the thing is if you look at the, I don't know what the ad for it or whatever they call it looks like the Dome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It looks
yeah.
like- surprising.
You're
It
like,
does look
and
a
I
lot
don't
like
like
that.
that show. And so I'm like sitting there, I don't know, watching another fucking Dome show. Oh wait, these are real people who are going to die.
They're not real people, by the way. They're not real people, by the way.
yeah.
All of the people that they quote unquote cast for this are summed up in one fucking word, like
Homeless?
Hillbilly Rob or like Libertarian Steve.
Oh,
like,
yeah, well, that's
that's
what they do.
all of them.
Skanky Whore Joan.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's too
We'll hyphenate it. We'll hyphenate that.
That's a couple months into the show.
They
No,
were so
that
desperate
shows- that
they
should-
advertised in Farmville.
If they're
I kid you not, they advertised in Farmville.
yeah, you had a
Wow.
banner on your
Wow.
farm, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like a
They said
bill.
Utopia under Farmville.
There was like a
Nice.
banner on like
was
the
just a
side of her
banner
farm.
that
It was
said-
like it looked like a fake billboard in her game.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if my mom is one of those 0.7 because she plays the shit out of Farmville, man.
Well, mine broke, so I can't play anymore.
Oh, your farm broke?
Fuck you, Zanga. You made my wife have to talk to me again. All right.
Hookers.
You like silence too.
What?
So Supergirl, yay or nay?
I think it's going to. I think it's going to go. You know what? 'Cause
there's no TV channels
I had
attached to it yet.
I had no hope for Smallville when it started, because
That thing ran for fucking ever.
I know,
Yeah,
but I'm a
it did.
Superman fan, and I'm like another Superman thing. But they made it work, and I think they'll make Supergirl work.
I can say I have never read a Supergirl comic.
You've never.
I remember the Supergirl movie from the 80s.
No, that was terrible.
Which was horrible.
Yeah.
I don't have any good experiences to draw from.
She's
Does
Supergirl.
she think
Cool.
Supergirl's going to be any good at all?
She's a cool
Like,
character. She's a cool character.
What's
She
the
didn't really
backstory?
have
She's
her own
Superman's
comic
daughter?
for a
She's Superman's cousin.
cousin.
Okay.
She's Superman's cousin who also got sent off of Krypton, unbeknownst to Jor-El.
Okay.
Or Kal-El, excuse me.
She shows up way later, and she's like
Yeah.
already a teenager when she
Yeah,
shows
she's a
up.
teenager,
on her...
and he goes, "Wait a minute, don't I know you?" It's a great comic. I'll share.
And to me, that's kind of like jumping the shark. I mean, it's
It actually is a good. It actually is a good comic because what it is they put a modern teenager. They put a modern female teenager because she's raised in this society.
Yep.
Modern female teenager who only cares about cell phones and clothes and all that bullshit. And they give her fucking
Suddenly
Superman's
give her
powers.
Well, that sounds like Smallville, actually.
that could be interesting.
Yeah, but he was so stoic about it. Supergirl has always been like, I don't want to fucking do this.
God, Jenny, did you know?
She is such
I
a
can't-
This is
bitch.
bullshit! Like her whole attitude has always been, this is fucking bullshit. I hate that. And then occasionally,
Well, I'm sold. I'll watch it when it comes out.
no, and then she turns into a superhero, and that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Watch,
Oh,
watch
good.
it.
A super-powered version of that. That's
Yeah.
much better.
That's going to be a hell of a first date.
Are they
brother.
gonna?
Take
are they gonna-
Supergirl to prom?
Are they
Ooh.
going to cast some?
You're
sort
not-
of
you're not covering the
super
check?
hot
Are you
model
sure?
teen
Oh God,
superstar
God yes,
or what?
God yes,
All right.
God yes. She's always a buxom blonde.
Yeah. So we're talking like.
Not like Power Girl, but like
Yeah. We're talking like
Hold on.
WB style kind of
yeah.
stuff.
Power Girl,
Yeah,
where they
that's gonna be
spit
good.
like she has a unitard and they
yeah.
specifically removed this part of her outfit.
You know, I think that's kind of surprised
That's
me.
where the
that
superpower comes from.
That's right.
Tits.
The titties.
Them titties.
Tempted.
It surprised me that
That cleavage.
it surprises me that no
She pointed at herself.
surprises me that no network is attached to it yet, though. But like you said, it's in pre-production right now.
Could be early concept, and they could just be shot. They could just be waiting for somebody to jump on it.
Arrow's on TNT, right?
Huh?
Arrow's on TNT? Or?
No,
Arrows
it's
on
WB.
WB. No, AB.
No, WB.
WB.
Yeah, it's cable. It's definitely cable.
So I'm guessing
The old
That also has the Flash now.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
they're probably going to be the first ones.
And they did
that
a good
are-
job.
that I would say are going to pick it up.
Those,
They
that
did a good
Arrow
job
is a
of-
good show.
Well,
Arrow is a good show.
and-
If you only watch the pilot, please keep going because that pilot fucking
yeah,
sucks.
you got to
Yeah.
wait through in the first season to get.
I was
first-
sold
the
by the
first
end. I was sold by the end of the
season is so
second
much better.
second episode actually because I saw the vast improvement between the pilot and the second episode.
Hey,
and
when
like,
Captain-
they're moving in the right direction.
And
That's
Captain
fine.
Jack Harkness is the bad guy. There's a nerd moment for you. Anybody
Yeah.
catch that? Anybody catch that one? Captain Jack, come on now.
Doctor Who, Torchwood, stop. Okay,
Wow.
Are we ready?
next up.
Okay.
Next up, Teen Titans.
Wait, are we still on the same subject?
Yeah, we're still on the same side. Teen Titans is getting a show on TNT.
Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go?
Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, because that fucking sucks.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Teen Titans are going to do a live-action Teen Titans for TNT. It's going to have Akiva Goldsman as the writer. If you don't know who that is, he has an Oscar for A Beautiful Mind.
Beautiful Mind.
And he wrote Fringe.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I liked Fringe. That was a fun show.
Teen Titans is going to be dope.
It
So
might
far,
be.
they've already leaked Starfire, Raven, and Dick Grayson. If you don't know who Dick Grayson is, he's the best Robin that has ever been. Nightwing, motherfuckers.
That's right.
Nightwing on TV.
It's true.
I actually knew that somehow. How did I know that?
It's true.
That's like...
Well, I know, but I don't know anything about comic
Now,
books.
I'm getting it. See, forget the
It's hard to
computer
talk
video
about
games.
it's hard to talk about
Comics.
Batman and Robin without mentioning Dick Grayson's
Dick
name.
Grayson, yeah, man.
That he is the Robin.
Yeah, I will certainly watch an episode of that.
Yeah, that one would be good.
Which
Next,
channel was
Try the
that?
pilot.
TNT.
TNT.
I watched 3 hours of it, and if I don't like it, I'm not going to watch it.
Okay.
Next up is Lucifer. The comic book Lucifer,
really?
a spin-off from Sandman,
Yeah,
Neil
yeah,
Gaiman's
yeah,
Sandman.
yeah.
He got it. Lucifer got his own comic called Lucifer, in which he was tired of hell, gave up the throne,
Yep.
went to LA, and started a nightclub called Lux.
And this is going to be on TV.
No, it's really good.
What else would he do? I mean, really, what
Because
else is he qualified to do?
he still has like all the powers and shit, so he just fucks with everybody who walks in and out of that club.
He walks in and goes, nightclub.
And it's gonna be on Fox.
Yeah, I'll try anything.
It's gonna be on
It's going to be on Fox?
Yeah. I don't know as much about that. But
try it.
it's going to be showrun by Tom Capanos, who showrun Californication.
Okay. I love that show.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting choice.
He shot a show about LA. This is
Yeah.
going to be about LA.
It's true. It's true.
And-
If he's a fan of the source material, I keep going back to that every single fucking time. But if you bring someone in who's not a fan of the source material, it's going to suck. He has to be a fan of the source material.
And that might be why he's showrunner.
Yeah, and I'd like to think so.
Because a lot of those guys are comic book nerds.
Yeah, it would be hard to believe that he would settle for Fox after having the liberties that he had shooting Californication if he didn't feel like he was going to really represent
There's
it.
not much money they threw at him.
Yeah, that's true too.
But I'm going to go on the assumption that he's a fan of the source material, and we'll see what happens. Rolling the dice. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's it. Those are the three shows.
Nice.
The question I had after saying all this, Marvel is obviously winning movies, right? As far as DC and Marvel go.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a tight fucking show, and I like the way and I like the way they're integrating the movies and the television show. That hasn't been done for a while.
That part I think is quite brilliant. I got to tell you that I got bored.
I don't particularly.
But Samuel L. Jackson showed up in the season finale last year, and that made it for me. 'Cause that's what I waited
He's
for.
in everything.
But I would
child.
say DC is winning the TV space.
Oh, DC is kicking ass
DC is
on
winning
TV.
the TV space.
But every time DC tries to make a movie, it's fucking campy.
Here's my question to you: Which boat would you rather be in? Owning TV or movies?
Owning TV.
Movies make more money, don't they?
TV
No,
makes way more
long
money.
term. You got to think long term.
TV make a shit.
Movies will make you famous.
Okay,
TV will
am
make
I
you
an
rich.
actor or am I
TV will make you
producing?
rich.
Doesn't matter.
Either way.
Movies
Doesn't
will
matter.
make you famous. TV will make you rich. Theater will make you good.
Depends. If you're getting a cut from, I guess.
That's a quote,
I
brother.
don't know. I'd still go with movies.
Yeah.
With me.
Yeah.
I guess you're making this question: movies versus TVs. I go
I think
movies.
right now, if you asking me that
If
question
you had to be
today,
attached to the Marvel or the DC, let's just go to
Marvel.
It's
Well,
TV
see,
and
that's-
movies. That's what it is.
that's different because I would rather be. I think right now I'd rather be attached to TV, but I like Marvel so much better. I'm a Marvel fan over a DC fan.
Yeah, but you got to put that aside. What do you think is good? It's basically what is more successful in the long term. That's really what I'm asking.
Television, brother.
TV, yeah.
Television, you're
I
going
would,
to get
I
residuals.
would, I would go TV.
I'm gonna be
You
the-
don't think
I'm gonna be
you
the
don't
voice
think
of
the
dissent.
merchandising rights for movies? I'm just playing devil's advocate
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Merchandising rights of the movies because TV doesn't really do the
Oh,
merch
yeah.
doesn't really.
Well,
care.
television
Yeah,
can
yeah,
keep
it
doing.
No, it did. It doesn't anymore.
Television can keep
You
doing
don't
every
see
season,
Arrow
but
action figures
Marvel,
in the Toys R Us.
movies
You see
can
you
do
see-
new
Well, you
characters.
know why
They
you
get
don't
a new
see
movie.
Arrow
And they
action
can do
figures
stuff like
in Toys R Us?
Avengers,
Do that.
where they
I mean-
You
get
don't see Arrow
everyone
action-
together, and then the people that were
wait.
minor characters in Avengers get their own spin-off movies. You know,
don't
not
see-
minors, but not as big
Yeah.
characters.
You don't see Arrow merchandising in the toy aisle because Arrow is not marketed to kids. It's marketed to your 18 to 25-year-olds.
Yeah, but the
It's sexy.
screaming kids is where the money comes.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know,
That
that's
can make a shitty movie. So.
but yeah. But see, you asked
You
me
know.
a question and you don't see the
Yeah,
merch.
but the screaming kids love Avengers, and that's not a shit.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true.
All right, so we're pretty well split.
We're split on it.
I would have to say movies. I would have to say movies.
Okay.
I am thinking
go
I am
TV all the
thinking
way.
from an actor sense. I can't help it. That would be wildly more fun.
Now, see, I'm looking. See, I'm an actor and I like a steady paycheck, brother. I don't want to have to be waiting tables on shit. I'm like, what? My
TV
next episode? Yeah.
Although Stephen Amell's my boy, I'm telling you right now. You're my boy.
As a writer producer, I would the long form, long term sort of storyline you can take over a season's worth of, even if it's just a half season of 12 episodes, that's appealing. Instead of trying to crush it into 30 or into 90 minutes to 2 hours.
Yeah,
12
really
episodes.
reaching
Yeah,
on that.
really
going
going
deep.
deep. It'd be interesting. It'd be super fun.
That's why this.
That's a
I can't
long
even
fuse.
tell you how many goosebumps I got when it didn't even see her face, but the fucking
Yeah,
Harley Quinn voice.
right.
I'm like, Harley!
Right? Yeah. I mean, yeah. You can't do that in a movie.
You know who's right behind Harley at any given point.
Well, they do that at the end.
Yeah,
of-
and you're right.
at the
I
end
was
of
just going to say
superhero
you
movies. Yeah.
can do that at the end of a film. And they're
Especially
starting to do that
especially
more.
the Avenger ones.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
with
definitely
your
eventually.
bonus endings, that's helped quite a bit.
I really hope the DC movies are good. I actually hope they're good.
It'd be nice.
It would be. I want this renaissance of superhero movies to not end.
Yep.
I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready?
Actually, we're really short on time. So.
Okay, so I'll
Okay.
be fast.
Do
A
this.
successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with pulling out.
Successful.
Oh, that's a good one.
Always pull out. Always.
A pin?
A shitty job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with
Yes. Okay.
Rush Limbaugh's soft, shitty body.
Not as
Depends
good
what
as pulling
your-
out.
Depends what your job
Pulling out
is.
is fucking funny.
A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with chunks of dead prostitute. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to give it to pulling out.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay,
I gotta
all
say.
right, there we go.
That-
There we
yeah,
go.
2, 1. How many did you get?
2.
2.
1.
Tied winners this week are. Woo!
Right. Activate. Shape of a slow loris.
Shape of me drinking.
Form of an octosquid.
You gotta get the water shit because you picked the
Yeah, that's
animal.
right. So you gotta be like humidity. Because I'm trying to think like the most useless combination.
Turn
be
off
like a
the
slow
AC
loris
on
and
the
humidity.
shape of a sweaty me drinking this. Does that count?
You left the AC on this week, by the way.
Yeah, I know because it would have just gotten completely unreasonable.
All
in
right,
there if I didn't.
I'm gonna move on to the indie picks. Do you have any indie picks this week?
I do not. I've been busy. Sorry.
Okay, indie picks is the thing we do where we promote something that isn't ours.
Okay.
You don't have to have one.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Film,
my,
TV, whatever.
My
Go ahead.
indie pick for this week is something I sent to at least 3 people in this room.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you saw it or not.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I only
There's
watched
a
half of it,
fan-made movie on YouTube right now, and I'm probably going to link this too.
so do it.
But
Yep.
it's called Spawn the Recall. It's Spawn. It's a fan-made movie, Spawn. And it's directed, shot, edited, and all effects done by Michael Paris is his name.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking great.
It is. It's very well produced.
It's a trailer.
Very well produced.
It looks awesome, and it really entices you, but there's no
Right? Yeah. I mean, it's a short, so
there's no substance.
It's the beginning of a movie.
But
It's the beginning of a movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
if they got some good funding and kept that look and that feel throughout the whole movie and gave it a good plot, that'd be awesome.
And that's
Yeah,
exactly what he's hoping for. He's hoping that this little piece that he can build on that somehow. Well, first of all, I thought it was hilarious in the beginning how it's, all that fine print.
Yeah, all the fine print.
Please don't sue me.
Smiley face.
All this stuff because he did not get permission. But obviously, what he's hoping for is a
permission.
ride.
I don't know if he needs permission when it's that good. It promotes the
But I'm
brand
saying
so well.
Yeah, to move on and do something more long form. He's looking for an endorsement.
No,
and
I'm just
something
saying
different.
nobody's going to sue him for that.
No. And if they did, that'd be
It's fucking
stupid.
great.
If they did, that'd be
But
stupid.
he does have to get permission before he actually. If he gets an
Yeah,
offer
it's
from
true,
someone,
it's true.
he's gonna have to get
Seth
permission from whoever.
any money.
McFarlane has to.
Can't take a dime.
Going back to the internet-only stuff,
Yeah.
like HBO Go.
Yes.
My content is, I'd say Moon Boy. If you haven't seen Moon Boy,
Moon Boy.
it's a Netflix original, and it's one of those. What I'm trying to think. It's Wonder Years meets the Irish Family. It's all fucked up show that was on HBO.
Oh,
you should know what I'm talking about. You seem to be the TV head. In the room. It's based off of an Irish show. They brought it over here. William H. Macy is
William
the
H. Macy
dad
plays
in
it, yeah.
But Moon Boy is about this Irish kid going through life with his imaginary friend in tow, and it's fucking hilarious. And
sounds like the FX show actually. With
Moon Boy.
Elijah Wood.
Is this
No,
your
it's
indie pick?
Wilfred?
Is this
it's
your-
my indie pick.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's my indie pick. Yeah,
Moon Boy is his indie pick, so that's what he's
yeah.
saying.
Moon Boy is my indie pick.
Yes.
And go on. It's a Netflix original. Netflix original.
It's on streaming.
Yeah, it's streaming right now.
Oh,
Moon
Just
Boy,
type
all
in
right.
Moon Boy.
All right.
Yeah, I
And he's
haven't
a
seen that.
Irish
Netflix
kid. His
Moon Boy.
last name Moon. And the guy, goddamn, I'm unprepared because this is my first shot here. But
No, it's
the
okay.
guy who it's basically based on his life.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's kind of almost
The show creator or whatever.
the show creator. Yeah, and he's an actor. He's been in several different movies. He's an Irish guy.
Cool.
Yeah,
Should've-
Moon Boy,
should've told me.
Netflix original.
Get an indie pick.
No, you're good. You don't have to have one. You don't have to have one.
I never have one.
I mean, the new
You
guy
want to
had
finish
an
your
indie
indie
pick?
pick because he rudely interrupted yours?
Oh,
no, he's fine. He's fine. I just would,
okay.
without a doubt,
Okay.
watch that movie if that became 90-minute thing, 90 to 2 hour thing. I would
Oh, yeah,
without a
you
doubt
need
watch
to
that.
send
I like the character. I've always liked that character.
Yeah, I will.
That character's fantastic.
I like the
Send it to me
show.
today.
I mean, it was shitty.
I don't
The
know why,
show
but I
was
had a couple
not
minutes
good.
of it,
Wait,
but
the
not
movie or
very
the
good.
show? What
The
are we talking
TV show was
I never
not
saw the
good.
show. Sorry, but the movie.
Yeah.
It was
It
shitty
was
too, but
decent.
I liked it.
It was shit, but it was decent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a good. It was a fun bad movie.
Who played the clown in that?
John Leguizamo.
John
Yeah, that's
Leguizamo
right.
played
Yeah.
the demon clown
Yeah.
in that.
And
It was Michael Jai White as Spawn.
Wait, John Leguizamo
John Leguizamo
is in
Blue
an
Clown.
indie.
No,
plays
no.
the clown.
In
the original,
Spawn.
in
Oh,
the
the
old
original
movie.
Spawn.
in the
Yeah,
old
okay,
It's
I'm
movie.
gonna be a movie.
He was in this new one.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the? Maybe you guys talked about this and I missed it. The Spawn cartoon that was on HBO
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
That was way better than the movie.
Yeah. No, that was fantastic. That was that was a lot of the comic.
Yep,
That was just a lot of the comic.
Yep,
That
yep.
Spawn needs to come back. In I'm talking more of just the comic sense. That has not gotten its fair shake yet.
Yep,
That
it's full due.
store
It's full
really
due,
has
yeah.
not gotten its fair shake yet.
Yep, true
and a story that it's fucking creepy and well shot.
Yep. Production value up
Dude.
the ass. Totally.
All right.
And Judge Dredd, they just need to stop making.
Never again. But they're also doing a sequel, so I can't say that. All right. Yeah. This links us to the last thing we do every week, and let's do it like this sing-songy.
Hypothetical
Of the
That was incredible.
It was great.
Incredibly awful.
Justin Timberlake, eat your shorts
You
out, Ballet.
heard it here first.
Yeah. Okay, so
hypothetical of the week.
Hypothetical of the week is 3D printers print all sorts of awesome stuff, including cakes and cars, as what we've learned this evening.
Okay.
What's something you would never want 3D printed? Ever!
Come back to me.
Such a good question.
Oh my gosh.
Mine. Here's mine. And I thought about this.
Okay.
I would never want to be in a 3D printed plane. Because so far they've only been able to do like food-based stuff and plastic. And I don't want to be in a full plastic plane. There's something about that just freaks me the fuck out. Like, this was made with 372 separate pieces that we've glued together to make an airplane.
Lego piece. Like a goddamn Lego piece.
I mean, you can take that to its
The
logical.
Craggle is holding this together.
The next best thing, the 3D printed submarine. Just also a horrible idea.
Sir, we've only sprung 13 leaks today.
That's a
It's
success.
a good day.
So we got plane.
The 3D printed lunar module.
Well, see, that might not matter.
Most
That
of
might
those
be
are plastic.
actually that might be a good thing.
As long as you survive,
But that's just like
aesthetic.
meticulously gone over by human hands, right? I mean, you're right. You could 3D print the parts. As long as there's a human being involved in putting that shit together and checking those seams,
You're right.
it's totally true.
Still not getting on that plane. Still not getting on that plane, man.
I actually kind of want this at the same time. I'm somewhat dreading this. 3D printed food.
Really?
I
Not the
feel
cake.
like
The cake doesn't-
it would be awesome if they could get it done right, but I feel like it's also gonna taste like shit for forever.
Well, all they can
Because
print if all they can print with is like glucose, it's
Yeah.
going to taste like sugar.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
So-
but I mean,
They just
but
add
they're-
flavoring.
Oh, you know what? They're actually talking about doing organs. So maybe
printed
a
organ?
They're already working
3D
on that,
printed
actually.
sucrose kidney might not be so fun to have.
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
So they're 3D printing DNA now. So
Well, it's made out of sugar.
Sucrose kidney. It's funnier because he's diabetic.
Combo.
oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Combo!
3D print. Let's see.
That's mine.
We would never want to see 3D printed, huh?
No, never.
Well, 3D printed dim titties. Or dead ass. I don't know. I kind of want to see it first. Kind of,
Yeah.
3D printed sex doll? 3D printed. They probably
No,
do 3D printed
they-
fleshlights already. They're
Come on.
probably just
Yeah,
already
yeah,
doing
They
that.
already
True.
did the 3D printed flesh doll, admit it.
Yeah,
I mean, they
probably.
did it.
So that was the first thing somebody tried.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what
Right,
about
it's
it?
like, well,
One guy has been working on this for months.
Right.
The guy who came up with the 3D
And he's almost
printer,
done
right?
with the hair. So
To
it's
be
good.
to be fair, a lot of inventors think, "Can I fuck this?"
Oculus Rift, some guy from Japan just created a game for Oculus Rift in which it comes with a plastic bust.
Oh no.
And you grab the boobs.
Oh my god!
And she gets like really awkward and covers up in the game when you grab them.
Is that the game?
That's the whole game. The whole game.
And that that's going to sell millions to
I'm done.
fraternities across the
I'm
world.
done.
No, that's only gonna stay in Japan. That's not leaving that fucking country.
I really hope that.
And it's gonna sell great in Japan, but it's not leaving Japan.
Jesus, I'm done.
I got 3D printed. 3D printed.
Nothing you want. You got one?
Yeah, 3D printed microwave food. Like
printed-
Swanson's
Not
dinners.
just food, but microwave
Microwave
food.
Like preserved food.
Yeah. No.
That's what
I think it would
that's
just be
actually
preserved
probably would be closer to at the beginning.
That's what they've been making those chicken fried steaks.
yeah,
I thought
That's
one
why
other thing real
everything
quick.
tastes like Salisbury
Needles.
steak.
Yeah.
3D printed needles.
I don't have a fear of needles, but I feel like 3D printed needles would like break or something.
Yeah, you put it in your arm and they pull it out and there's like half a needle.
Yeah,
and you're
like
like,
half
wait, what
it.
happened to the other half?
Don't worry about it.
And the nurse freaks
Pull it
out and
out.
she's like, nope, this was all the way.
No, it comes in 8 pieces. You're supposed to leave that.
Don't worry, it'll dissolve.
There you go.
It's made out of sucrose.
Made out of sugar.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, guys.
Diabetic? Yeah.
Bye! Remember, play games, hang out with your friends, look up cool stuff.
Have a
play! Bye!
See you later, everybody. I'll miss you.
Up top,
You guys
up
have
top.
fun, and I love you. I gotta turn shit off now.
I'm telling you, if I had to get a 3D printed plane, it would.
That was the best one, I think, right there. I couldn't think of anything better than a 3D printed plane. Or a submarine. Perhaps a 3D printed train.
3D printed. I can see that working
reminds me
though.
of the Futurama.
I can see that actually working
Hey,
though, because the train
have you
goes
seen that
down the
one?
track.
No.
The train goes woo woo.
Bender gets hooked up to a 3D printer, and everything he thinks of becomes printed.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, that's a thing we
Was
never
that
want
on
to happen.
Adult Swim?
We can't have that happen. If everything that hooked up to my brain gets 3D printed, it would just be dicks. I mean, pussies all. I didn't say that.